Hi, you're here with Global City Unity, and we're over here at the Christmas party with Life Builders United. And we're going to be watching some of the showcase today. They're going to be giving away a lot of toys, and we're going to help participate in just showing you what they're doing over here in the Inglewood community. Life Builders is a non-for-profit organization that just started up, and they're out here to just help the community and help the kids have a safe haven for the kids to come out, play, show entertainment, and have fun, just being in their neighborhood and just hanging out, having fun together. Each and everybody, each community, just trying to unite and have fun, so the kids will be able to go out and play and be able to go in safe haven areas where they could participate in fun, loving games, where they could showcase their talents, showcase their skills. And we at Global City Unity, we appreciate what Life Builders United is doing in the community, and we'd like to partner up with them and be a part of what they're doing in the community to try to help teach our children ways to go out and empower themselves and build careers and build a great future for themselves in their own community. So I hope that you enjoy this TV showcase. We're going to be showing TV showcases all throughout this summer and all throughout the winter. We're going to be showing clips of various locations that we're going to be visiting in and being a part of this year. So thank you.
Hey, you all, today is a great day to be alive. And we thank Miss Geraldine Smith and everybody who has something to do with putting this event together, because we know that it was done out of love. So on that note, I'm going to ask if all of you all can repeat after me by saying, I love myself. I love myself. I can't hear you. I said, I love myself. I love myself. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I take pride in what I say and do. I take pride in what I say and do. Because I respect myself. Because I respect myself. Because inside of me. I hold the key. That will unlock the door. Into my success. I truly and honestly, without a shadow of a doubt, love myself. There's so much stuff in the media that's confusing and losing our way. You confusing and losing our way. You. And they have no one to stand in front of them and beat the what? Truth. Beat the what? Truth. So we can't feel that. Yeah. No, I said we can't feel that way. Yeah. And we about to what? Slap. We about to what? Slap. We don't tell no lie. We don't tell no lie. We don't tell no lie. Kills me.
We come with you, we don't tell no
lie.
Chill. When you hear us in the middle of the lie. We come with you, we don't tell no
lie. Most of us grew up in single parent homes. No father figure.
No father figure.
No daddy at home. Mama all alone to make it on her own.
No daddy at home. Mama all alone to make it on her own. So the block came my dad. Every day what we shot. Damn what we shot.
So where y'all gon' get it in the way.
What?
Get it in the way.
What? Straight in the way. Straight in the way. What? What? So the bottom line is
what?
So the block became my daddy. No, I said the block became my daddy. Now you tell me, did he raise us?
Well,
see, most of us ended up dead, and the rest
in jail, in jail, in jail.
Man, y'all make me feel good. Yeah, y'all step on our shoulders and take it to another level. We love that. Love that. All right, we're going to go down to even the shorter ones. We got a daycare on 65th. It's called Children Learning and Playing. 6512 South Austin. They're going to come up and do a little rendition for you. So everybody just give them a round of applause.
You better not cry. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming now. Making a list. He checking it twice. He gonna find out who's naughty or not. Santa Claus is coming.
in the next 20 years. And it boils down to what we put inside of them. We want to make sure we put things inside of them that encourage them, let them know that they are somebody, and we got their back and their front. Okay? All right, well, look, with no further ado, we're going to have the next group going to come up. It's New Birth Youth Choir.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime, jingle bells chime. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up the beat, jingle up down the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Ride. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time. Dancing, prancing, Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh.
You know, from sun up to sundown, I've been working for every child in this room. Not just today, but for days and days and days. I just want to say thank you to every child and grandparent or whoever is in this room. Another thing, I know that people like to talk and like to say a whole lot of things. I'm not about lip blabber, I'm about doing. I have no need to talk to you because you're going to see my work as I do it in this community. All right? The only thing I'm asking from you in this community, that if I can bring together this many in what we're trying to do for our children, I expect every grown person in this room to help me this year.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the night, not a place for our Savior, the soon coming Christ. The angels were singing all praises unto God. It made such an uproar, then out came the star. They had heard of the Christ that would soon be born. His mission in life was to save our souls. The people were estranged with no hope and no remorse. Then all of a sudden, a Savior, of course. God had spoke to Mary and told her his plan. She replied, "Oh Lord, I know not a man." God said, "The seed that I plant will be holy and straight from me, as I spoke to the earth and said, let there be. And all I need is for you to believe. Be still, my child, as the angels speak peace." The angel said, "Daughter, you have been highly favored and picked out of a crowd. Begin to rejoice in the Lord. Let your cry be out loud. For unto us a Savior was born, to reconcile sinners to God." When out of the word there arose such a clatter. When we lend God our hearts and ears, we'll learn of the matter. Away to the sanctuary, we'll kneel like a flash. He tore open the veil, old covenants past. The moon was still shining with bright falling snow, gave a luster of a new king, the prophets foretold. When what should our wondering eyes should appear? 3 wise men, they prospectively persevered. With hearts wide open, with love and many gifts, came to greet the infant, our soon coming king. With gold and silver and frankincense and myrrh, they followed because of what they had heard. They kneeled to our Savior, so lively and quick. They knew in the coming years, victory would hit. More eager to serve, rather than prove that he's omnipotent proclaimed, he humbled himself, but knew he was divine. For this is the greatest story ever told, with reverence and sharing in events. Cast not your wishes and prayers upon a Santa Claus who really doesn't exist. When we praise and pray and shout for this cause, we acknowledge he's King and Lord of us all. Now Father, our Savior, our Shepherd and King, he's greater than life, even rich and supreme. To the top of our hearts, to the bottom of our feet, we surrender our souls, for eternity he keeps. He loves us, he saved us, he delivered us for this cause. He openly appreciates a praise from us all. For if we don't praise him, the rocks will cry out and soon fall. Let not Christmas pass before giving him your all. When the dry season comes, many obstacles will fly. As Christ penetrates our hearts, we can't deny. So up to the church house, all praises will fly. With seasoned exhortation we cry. And then in a twinkling, Christ will return. Taking back with him only those reborn. Now praying and preparing and promises with new hope is what he offers with much he promotes. With his skin all bronze and his hair in nappy plaits, I wondered with amazement just what were the facts. A bundle of joy he wore on his back. With outstretched hands, he takes up the slack. He spoke the word and the word was God. As we learn of this truth, it fills our hearts. Oncoming with submission, he'll carry out his plan to save, sanctify and set free every man. With man before God, we'll find his will, staying focused on the kingdom, his promises revealed, giving honor to God, the Most High God, all to whom all blessings flow. With I in my prayer closet and the world on its knees, now dash away and only believe. From Life Builders United, make sure that you know that Jesus is the reason for the season.
Go get your juice. Get your food. You want pizza? I need to get your pizza. Yes. Get your food. Get your pizza.
Come on, get some chicken.
on, little mama.
Say hey, Christine.
What?
Hi, you're here with Global City Unity, and we're out here at Life Builders United, Inc. They're giving a food drive and a Christmas party, and they're feeding the children and helping to rebuild our communities. Each and every family trying to rebuild the communities, and Global City Unity's welcome to be out here trying to help them put on a function and give them media exposure so that we can help try to make a difference in our communities. Right now, we're going all across the city trying to help unite different organizations and community organizations as well as churches, help unite our communities to help save our children. So we're asking that everybody try to help participate in what we're doing, try to be involved in this telecast and these TV showcases so we can help show positive images and positive role models for our children so in the future they'll grow up to be young, respectable adults. I'm just reaching out to all of Chicago and asking all of Chicago just to help participate and help sponsor some of the individuals that we help try to showcase in our different telecasts. So I just hope and pray that we could all unite one day. That's what Global City Unity is founded on, trying to help put our children and our community together. So I just hope and pray each one of you just come out and help participate in what we're doing. We're going to have a lot of food drives this summer. Also, we have the Hands of Hope Ministry that we're going to be doing food drives with. We have the Life Builders United that we're going to be doing food drives with. We have Morale Builders that we're helping out with the community for our entertainment and other showcases that we do. So Global City Unity is trying to reach out to our community so we can have different breakout sessions, different Bible studies, different ways that we can help bridge the gap between what we believe in as a people and how we can help unify our communities, our children, and teach them how to be positive role models, how to go out and be entrepreneurs, and how to empower our community. That's what we're here and that's what we stand for. So I just thank you for watching this telecast, and I hope and pray that you tune in. Watch us on our YouTube channel, Global City Unity. On YouTube, you can watch us on the website at globalcityunity.com. You can also call us and to be a part of our showcases, and you can call at 773-531-1182. You can reach me direct. I'm the producer of Global City Unity, and we're out here helping try to bridge the gap with our communities on trying to bring things that's positive for our kids, trying to show them positive role models, and try to be a great influence in their life so they can have great opportunities to be all that they could be. So I hope and pray that you work with me and try to help these children have that opportunity. Thank you, and stay tuned for more of our telecasts, and we'll be probably in a neighborhood near you soon. If you have an event that you would like to be on, that you would like to be showcased on Global City Unity, just contact us or go to our website and let us know what your event's all about, and we'll try to get a camera crew or somebody out there to cover your event so that you can be a part of this unity. Remember, you're the missing link to the community. So we want you to be or feel that you're the missing link to help unify our communities. Always, we just try to help each and every person because together we can do more, okay? We're better when we're connected. wait.
I got Lego.
Okay, sit over there with it.
That's your little sister. Now my auntie.
Y'all be good, okay? Okay, guys. Hey, Bridget. I got him.
I'm just calling the ladies, that's it. I'm not calling
Hi, you're here with Esperanza Vasquez with Global City Unity, and today we're going to have our special guest, our producer, George Owens, and we're going to talk to him about what we're doing and what's going on in our shows and how we go about it. So we're going to talk to George, starting with George today, and he's going to tell us all the good stuff that me and him actually been working, and part of the crew also, how they develop and how it's helping a lot of people come into our, our TV shows. Is that correct, George?
Most definitely.
So tell us a little bit more. I know me and you work together. We have a lot of fun sometimes, and we learned a lot about this. But tell us what we're doing our next, your plan is on doing our next shows and stuff like that, because I know we have a lot of things coming for the New Year's.
Most definitely.
And tell us a little bit more, George.
Well, first of all, Esperanza, I want to congratulate you, first of all, on the great job you've been doing over the years that you've been working here with Global City Unity. I think you've grown as a talk show host, you've grown as an individual, and I really, when I'm looking at some of the shows, I really appreciate how it's kind of changed the way you've came across to the community and other individuals, because I always get comments how nice the shows were and everything, and a lot of people, they really enjoy seeing you interview some of the hosts. Most of the people and the guests that came on, they always give a positive message that they got out of you, and they felt that you were genuine about the way you interviewed them and everything. So I just want to, first of all, give you congratulations on being able to stick the course. When I first started out, I came to CAN-TV because I felt that it was a way for me to express some of the things that I've learned in college, and I wanted to show other individuals' talents and skills that I had as far as being an entertainer. I wound up not going so much into entertainment, but I was able to help other individuals show their creativity and their entertainment through CAN-TV. I think CAN-TV was a blessing for me because I was able to affect so many different people's lives as far as our youth are concerned, and probably some of the young adults. I think that's so needed in our community, where we could have a platform where some of the youth and young adults can come on and express their talents and their skills, as well as some of the producers here. So just being here, I was able to learn a lot about editing. I was able to learn about just how to create showcases, and I was actually able to help empower others to do the same thing.
Well, yes, I have to thank you too also for actually giving me the opportunity. I never forget when I first came, and I was walking, and it was really, I had already been doing this before with a couple other people, and when I first started, like being a hostess, it was pretty hard, because it coming from being I was working with the law firms, and with them, they're really aggressive. And then I went into, I was a dancer, and then I went from this, and I mean, it was really different. But when it all came in there, I said to myself, I met this one Jewish guy that he actually pushed me to start doing this. He says, you got the talent, you got it, and I'm like, no, I don't have this. So then he actually pushed me to do like a lot of little shows. We were doing promotional modelings and stuff like that. They were modeling shows, and I started off like that, and then one day, I got a call from you because I had sent you an email, and he said, I'd like to, interview you, and I says, yeah, I would like to do something like that. And when you told me this, I didn't even have an idea what I was getting myself into, but I got myself into it. And you know what happened, what really encouraged me to do this, and I'm going to be honest, is when Oprah Winfrey decided she was going to leave.
Okay.
And I says, wait, Oprah Winfrey, she's like my biggest top idol. And I'm like, I really admired her, you know, because I used to watch her shows with my bombs. And every morning I used to like say, wow, you know, she's like really talented. And she's like the woman, like, you know, I admire. So I watched all her shows and everything. So when people started missing her, I said to myself, you know what? I need to start doing something positive like her. But see, what we started doing is, when you came up with the idea, is let's interview people that are not there, not successful, but I mean, they're doing their thing like 9 to 5.
Okay.
And then afterwards, they're doing something, you know, like either, like you said, you know, they're wanting to learn like in the music business, or either they got acting or something out of the box.
Right.
You know, and that's what made me feel like I was doing something, you know, that was going to be something positive. So I said, you know what, I can do this, you know, help out and, you know, promote people that want to be, you know, for us to get them out there and show them that they might not have the funds like other people, but, you know, they have talent.
Right.
And there is a lot of talent here in Chicago. And that's where I came in, and then me and you started working together. And I loved about that. You are very, very, very good with the, you know, Christian gospel, you know, very in the spiritual world. You also have a connection with that, and I thought that worked very well with us because we both think in the right way, helping out the young community, helping out people that need to be out there and be really seen with their talent. So I came in the picture, and from there on, I was like happy doing all these things because I was like, wow, you know, every time I would do a TV show, I would like say to myself, I just felt good that these people were being, you know, like brought out, because even just watching their talent and watching what they can do, and I didn't, you know, these are people that never been seen, never been shown, you know, on TV or not like that, but they were just so happy being here that we were 5 blocks away from Oprah Winfrey. so I mean, and then when I got to go to Africa, it was so funny because when I went to Africa, everybody was asking me, do you know Oprah Winfrey? And I'm like, I wish I knew her. Right. And I go, I'm 5 blocks away from her. They go, but you were so close to her. I go, you know, I've seen every show of her. So I actually got 2 shows over there with Susan West, which is in Africa. She's like an Oprah Winfrey, which is, you know, I admire that lady very much. Mm-hmm. And then I got some with, she does a Max Factor or something like that. Some show is international in Africa. And it was CNA Atlanta, also another show that I just started doing all kinds of things, and they almost wanted me to do a movie over there, and I was like, wow, this is great. I never knew for the little things that I've done, you know, actually I accomplished a lot, and there's a lot of things that, you know, I never even wanted it for me. I wanted it for other people, you know. So this is my thing. It's not about me. It's more about, you know, what the people are doing, and I get happy when I see the young crowd like you. You know, me and you, we have, you know, helped out a lot of people, and some have gone there, have succeeded in making, they're either making some kind of movies, right, or either they dance, or they've done something even in the music business. They've succeeded. We've had quite a bit of people that started from us, and then they've gone somewhere. So that makes us happy, knowing that there's people that actually succeeded up there.
Most definitely. One thing I find that I see over the course of doing these programs is when I'm able to reach out to some of the youth that would be at risk, and they're like they're in the street, they're gang banging, and they're doing all of that type of stuff, and I'm able to get them to come on the stage, and when they first come out and start with their rap, usually it's real negative as far as the lyrical content, basically because they hear so much negativity coming across the radios as far as violence, guns, shots and everything, and they think it's real cool to be like bang bang, this, that, and other, and they come with a lot of negative lyrics. And what I do is I try to mentor to some of the youth and get them to change their mindset on that they don't have to cuss to actually be seen on television or to be noted. as a artist, you know, so cussing and vulgar language, calling people the B word and everything, that they can come to a station like Can TV and express their creativity without trying to feel like they have to be mainstream. So I'm trying to get them to go back into coming up with the 8 bars and then a hook, a nice hook, and great music and everything. But beyond that, I've been able to see them change their lifestyles and really feel good about themselves and grow as young artists, and to come in and demonstrate just great character and demonstrate their skills on performing in front of a live audience. A lot of times we get a chance to have a live audience here, so that's kind of been great, and that's one of the things that I feel that'll help unify our community, just be able to reach back and touch some of the youth and some of the young, as well as even some of the older, our older generations.
That's correct.
We were able to go out to I think just recently an old folks home and participate with them as far as doing aerobics. I didn't know that you did
Zumba. Zumba for gold.
Yeah,
Yes,
Zumba,
for gold.
and that was kind of great for me to be able to see how a TV show affected our elderly, because I felt that they gave them something good. It gave them hope. It gave them another spiritual aspect that I didn't even know things like this TV show or program could do for other individuals.
And I'm glad I called you, because that's another part of my life, you know, not only the TV work, but also in the, you know, helping out the elderly. And the reason I became a Zumba Gold instructor is because I was brought to this attention that all the young, like you said, we help out the young, we help out all the ages and everything, but the young, the young community that, you know, we're trying to help out and mentor and make them go the right way, the positive way, which is good, but also the people that are the elderly people. And when you came in, that really brightened their faces, as you could notice that, remember? So what happened was, when I decided to become a Zumba Gold instructor, was because of the reason that the middle-aged people are more like all into their bodies and to themselves, like you said. But the elderly is way different. They're more about, you know, just somebody being there for them, just like you said, brighten put a smile on them and brighten their hearts. And for us being there, it kind of helped, you know, you've seen the reactions, way totally different, right?
Oh, most definitely.
Way totally different than our younger crowd and our middle-aged people. So they asked me, what is the difference between teaching the, you know, advanced and beginners with the gold? And I go, oh, wow, big difference, big difference. I says, my big difference is that, you know, it's not so much about, you know, them going fast or thinking about their body. You know, once we hit a certain age, it's more about the inner self and how you feel, putting a smile and making you just one day, at least you got one movement of one arm, or, you know, or even they got to watch and just a song brought them back memories, you know? Did you notice that? I put in like, I mean, all different kinds of variety of music. It kind of brought back to their decades, or even some, you know, that, you know, you notice that everybody got up when they did some kind of Latin, like salsa dancers came out, cumbia dancers came out hip hop, you know, or, you know, like wobble wobble, you know,
right,
you know,
right.
all those brought like something back to them,
Right.
which kind of made you feel different about how
it
it
really
brought
did.
up.
And as a matter of fact, I'm going to be showing some clips from some of the footage that we had with the Zumba dancers also, so that our listening audience will be able to see how that affected some of our elderly. I'll also show some clips of what we were able to do with what I think is fantastic. We were able to partner up with a lot of different ministries out there and not-for-profits. We were able to partner up with Hands of Hope Ministry, and they basically feed the hungry and the less fortunate. They network food. It's a trucking company that were able to have a non-for-profit ministry added to it, and I was able to go out and help volunteer and feed at least 10 to 20,000 people a day. And that to me was really heartwarming, because I got a chance to see what the ministry was doing, how people reacted to us being there to actually be able to give away food from like semi-trucks full of food. and you'll be seeing some of that footage throughout these different programs that we have. But one thing that I feel deep to my heart is that this program and the TV show has allowed me to be able to meet so many different new people,
Yes.
as well as individuals throughout the year, that I felt that it was really fantastic to be able to see how their change. It's like a metamorphosis of what they came in and they started as to where they eventually became in their life. And hopefully a lot of the young gentlemen were able to go on and enroll into college. You know,
That's true.
So
Very
a few of
true.
them enrolled into college and they started a higher education from just being on some of the programs, and they're seeking a lot of different things in their life as far as starting their own businesses. We were able to have some of the people come through and start their own business. As a matter of fact, my children, they started an
Yes.
entrepreneurship program that we did over the summer jobs, and we gave the kids jobs and just things to do over the summer. But what they did was they invested the money that they had from their after school program, and they
Yes.
became CAN TV producers also. So it was like teaching some of the youth how to invest in a trade and become something and make something out of their life that they can feel positive in doing. So for me, I had to go through college, Columbia College,
Right.
and all kind of training to just be able to give and show people and express my ideas through television. And they were able to do it through taking a program, investing their money, and then becoming down and becoming a CAN TV producer. And now they're able to produce other Global City Unity showcases.
Exactly, and that's one thing I have noticed. And the crew, you know, it's like has become. Before you were always waiting for somebody to help you out in the crew,
Most definitely.
and now you brought your own crew, which is the
That's right.
best crew, because your kids are wonderful.
Right. They're actually running the cameras right now, so
They're
that's a
doing
great thing.
great job. You guys learned it from the best, from your father, which is great. Very, very, very impressed by that.
Yes.
Very, very impressed by the young, how they came in, and it does help out a lot, because I see them now. They're doing a great job. They know how to work the cameras, which is nice, because now they have something that, that's a big advantage for them. I've
Most
noticed
definitely.
that. I mean, and then a lot of the young kids have built confidence on going back to college, that's a very, very great thing, because a lot of times when we give them that inspiration being here, builds a little bit of confidence, or even more confidence for them to get further and then come back. And sometimes they come here in the beginning. We had some of the kids that come in here and they're doing something with themselves, and then when they come back more confident. Either they're filming or directing, or either they're doing something positive, which is great, because it
Yes.
works in really, really good. And you helping out the community, yes, I do love that about you. You're very, very good in that, and good-hearted in that, and that's one of the reasons that I believe that me and you work together, because in that kind of field, we're both in the same level. I like helping out, you like helping out, and then we get other people that come in, like Linda. She's actually doing it was a great interview with her, because what she's doing, she's helping out a lot of people, so it kind of helped you out to see more of it.
Most
And-
definitely. That's something that I truly hope over the next year that we'll be able to use CAN TV to help feed the homeless, to help feed people that's out there that are truly in need, and to be able to help unite some of the community, because that's like a dream come true to me.
Yes.
And how I initially started out at Global City Unity, I envisioned as one city, one world, one of everybody coming together, helping each other, pulling together, up from our bootstraps, one neighborhood at a time, one community at a time. And I
Exactly.
believe that each individual out there is the missing link to helping rebuild our community. So we're always trying to reach out to our performing industry. We're trying to reach out to our entrepreneurial industry, and just get them to come on and talk about what they do, what makes them tick, and how they can help out our communities and help mentor to some of the youth that are here today. Because when I was coming up, we used to go out and play, jumping jacks, hopscotch, ride the bike. And nowadays I look out and there's so much, when I look out my front door, there's so many gangs and there's so many people out selling drugs. So I look at myself and say, now what can I do to try to help change
Yes.
what our communities are growing into. And you know, without them having any kind of vocational skills in schools, you know, and different music programs in schools, it's like a losing battle because they're not funded and they're taking so much out of our schools that we have to come out and make other creative things to do with our time, so that we can learn musical concepts, that we can learn how to build a trade or learn how to build a house, you know, carpentry, that type of stuff. So I think if we can get other people in the community to help talk about these different trades and things that our youth can do to be able to earn a living, that we can create jobs, you know. I feel that we have to bring the money and empower our community by creating jobs within our communities and stuff. And a lot of that starts with, you know, being able to be creative, to write a book, to make music, to have a skill that God gives you from within, and to be able to express it through media, television, YouTube, those type of mediums. And there's so much out there today that we could just come up with a program today, and tomorrow it'd be seen by 1 million people. So I think that's fantastic in this day and age.
Exactly, you know, and you're right about that. About, you know, it's like our community in Chicago has a lot of great talent. It's just that, and everywhere else, because we actually have people coming from other people, from other places, from other states,
That's
that come
right.
to us and stuff like that. They heard about us.
Right, we had
I
some
was
people
like,
come down from Minneapolis,
Yes.
to perform on this stage right here. We had some people come from Detroit. A few people came from miles away just to come to Chicago to be a part of this program. Also,
How about when they came from Africa?
that's right. We had some
They
people come
came
from
Africa. We had people from Mexico.
That's right.
Las Vegas. You name it. I mean, this is kind of, I mean, if they heard from us, and we're just, you know, we're just a show that comes out, you know, promotes here in Chicago. But I mean, it's pretty much people have heard of it. I was even surprised when I was doing. I went, and I wasn't even with you. I remember I went to see it was the Temptations, and they go, "I watch your channel." And I was like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, but it was nice to hear that, you know, the guys that, you know, used to sing from the Temptations, they were up on stage, and I said, "Can I take a photo with you guys?" And then they says, I says, you know, I do some shows, but I like to take a, you know, picture with you guys. I go for Can TV Channel 19, and it's like, you know what? Because I watched that show.
Right. You know what? You know what else also that kind of touched my heart was being able to touch so many different ethnic groups. You know, so by me being African American, I like to create programming for African Americans, but being able to come up and live up to the ideal of a global city unity, I was able to tap into our Hispanic community and the Latino community, and we were able to do Latino Fashion Week and cover some of that footage. We were able to do a lot of the Latino
singers.
We had a lot of bands that came down and supported, and that was great for me to see different ethnic groups and how they unite and how they can be as one and patronize their community. And I hope and pray that the black community and our African American community could do the same types of things as far as sharing their dollars and being united within a community. So it was really amazing for me to be able to see other cultures and how they come in, and those long lines of singers, you know, 2-3 blocks long. I hope one day that I could have rappers to come up one day to be able to come and do a showcase for some big festival that we may have someday in the future. Hopefully we can have it in 2014, you know, where we could just interview people and have them come up to a big arena and just be in line to show their talents and their creative skills.
Yeah,
you know,
you know, and you know, I didn't even think into consideration, but yes, there is, like, they're very united in that promotional thing about them, you know, promoting themselves and singing, because they take a lot of pride, and you know, and they're, you know, it's like, I've actually learned myself too, you know, because it's like I grew up here in the United States, but my family is from Mexico, and like I said, they're mixed also, you know, it's my family's mixed. And I also got adopted. I always say adopted because my people took me into consideration after my father passed away. So it was just like me living with different kind of ethnic families was nice, that a lot of people accepted me in their family. So I learned from a lot of cultures, you know, about the culture. So when the people come in, I learned that I didn't know that there was like northern singers. There's also different kinds of singers like southern, and they, you know, like different parts of Mexico is very versatile. So I was like, you know, as you got to see as yourself, you know, it's like when you asked me that question, so I'm like, I'm confused, but you know what? They're here with our Channel 19, and they're here to support us, and we're all happy to do this, right?
Right, most
so
definitely.
I mean, I learned a lot because, like you said, you know, with the African community, you know, with you know, our African community, what happens is that, you know, it's all like, you know, you're trying to encourage them to get out of their, you know, there's a lot of like gangs and different negativity, and we're trying to use them as positive, and then you got to see a different way of the way the other people react. They're like in a whole different aura, but they're still doing something, and there's also some kind of different things that, you know, that I didn't even know that there's negativity also in their world, where there's like ours is better than this and that, but at the same time everybody's working together. So once we put them into a nice positive, you know, outlook, everything turns out to be fine.
And that was one another good thing about the show, that we were able to have the Latino community come down and intermingle with the other people that we have here, the Black Americans and everything that we have here in the studio, and they were all able to get along and to respect each other and everything, and I could see that growing on a bigger scale. Right now it's just what we're doing at Can TV, but eventually hopefully we'll be able to have some rallies and some festivals that we could actually see that grow, that we could be with our brothers and sisters from all races, and to be able to sit down and talk and conversate with each other, and then to just grow as individuals and just actually show just true love for our fellow Americans. You know, so I think that's a good thing. And I don't know, it's so much that I envision for this TV show to do, and I've been able to see it through different talk show hosts. I've had a couple other talk show hosts on that were able to go on and get they were able to go on and get shows broadcast in South America, and some of the other young youth individuals, they were able to just see what it was like to become a talk show host. One young lady, she was able to get a national show on TLC, so that was kind of amazing to me, off a offshoot of some of the stuff that we were doing here. But this really helps, I think, to give you a pilot or some type of a portfolio for our new and upcoming talk show hosts, as well as the entertainers that come through here. This is a venue that I think everybody should just adapt to, as far as our models, our singers, the rappers, the comedians. This is a great venue and a platform that they can come right here on this show, and they can email us at globalcityunity.com, or my email is also globalcityunity@yahoo, or they could just call the TV showcase. The number should be on the screen. And if they would like to participate in some of these showcases or get interviewed, if they have a small business or something like that, we feel more than welcome to just be able to interview their business, and especially if it's something that will help our communities grow. So if they are Latino, if they're Mexican, whatever their nationality is, if it's needed in that community and it'll help their communities grow, I think this is a positive environment for them to come into and be able to express their ideas and their just express their love in general. And I think we have a great talk show host, yourself, that will be able to just show all true love.
I try my best, you know, and you know, like I said, it's like we're here also to support some of the girls that want to be talk hostess. I mean, for me, it's like I get happy, you know, like when some of the girls have come up to me and told me, it's like, oh my God, you know, I've learned a lot from you, Esperanza. I'm like, I've learned a lot from the other people, and just me being, you know, there for them, I don't mind, you know, if they want to be talk hostess or something like that, that's what we're here also for, you know, to make, and we've had girls where we let them be the talk hostess, right?
They're most
And-
definitely.
And they're welcome also. You girls are welcome also. Models are welcome. Dancers are welcome. We accept everybody here. That as long as you're doing something positive, that you're doing something out of the box, and you want to come and bring out your talent, that we're here for you. This is what it is all about. We're here to promote people that are doing something positive in this world, which this is what helps, you know, a lot of people actually even being just a little piece of your, you know, like of yourself, you know, bringing here to our TV show, which helps out a lot of
And
people.
another thing I really liked is when some of the parents, they come down with their youth. We had a couple of rappers come down that were like 7, 8, you know, 9. I think when we really start to have influence on our community is when, or the youth at least, is when they come down and we start them performing when they're at a young age, and then they can grow and really see what it's like to have this entertainment thing affect them.
Exactly.
You know, so that was a good thing to me. But so far, I mean, everything's been going pretty good. I just think that we're going to constantly be able to grow. I see a lot of stuff in the future that we can do
For the
as
year
a team.
2014 already.
Most definitely.
We've been working for quite a while, but I mean, I think we come out with a lot of great shows and stuff like that. And I really, really do love the things that when you bring the little ones, and actually we've had like really little ones too. We had them in both, you know, different kinds of variety of different people with different talents. And it's very, very nice to have parents also come and encourage their kids, you know, to bring them up, you know, higher, which is good. It's always a good thing too, you know, when the parents are involved, you know, that helps out a lot.
Right. I'm getting ready also to start an artist youth media workshop where I'll be helping try to teach some of our youth television production, studio engineering. I'm going to be going to some of the libraries and trying to teach them skills that they could utilize, and then get them to come down with their parents to CAN TV and see how it is to produce an actual show and be able to air it on TV. So that's another thing that I'm working on right now. So I encourage all the parents, if they're interested, to just contact the showcase, and you can participate with coming out to some of the workshops and everything, and then we can bring some of your kids down to CAN TV and let them perform and showcase their skills right here on this stage. So that's a new thing. Also with the food drives and things that we'll be participating in, they could come out and be volunteers and help out on a lot of that, and we can help change our communities in that fashion and in that way.
That's an excellent idea. I think that, you know, with us, you know, getting all this, you know, help with different people coming into the here with us, we've learned a lot from it. And actually, we act like you said, just not only being a hostess and you're a producer and everything. I've realized one thing is that we learned and we got to see things that are really going out there. Some people don't stop to think about what's going on with our elderly and with our young, because it's too busy. Everybody's too busy doing whatever they have to do that they don't stop. That this is our future generation.
Most definitely. And one more thing before we probably get ready to close out is our religious organizations.
Yes.
I would love to see more of our religious organizations come down and help participate, because I believe through our religion and our pastors and the community, I do a showcase that's on Channel 36, that's Global City Ministries. I think we have to pull together in a community with the churches and all the community centers to help change the mindset of our communities and help to rebuild our community. So what I would like is you guys to give me a call at the number that you see on the screen, and help participate in some of these programs that'll help change our community, because you have to always remember, together we can change a community. So do that, and I always feel that each and every one of you are the missing links to help redevelop and to change our communities one neighborhood at a time. And it's starting with us. We have to look within ourselves. We have to ask our Creator. God created this universe, and He created it for each and every one of us to be self-dependent and to know ourselves and to do something that'll make a positive change in ourselves as well as our communities. So I hope and pray that you could enjoy these shows that we're doing. I'm going to be showing you a lot of different clips in a little bit of past showcases that we've been doing throughout the years. Some of it will be on site at the CAN-TV studio, and some of it will be stuff that we did on location at various facilities. So I want you to stay tuned for some of the different clips that we'll be showing of some of the past shows that we've been involved in and been able to bless other individuals through coming here and working with Global City Unity and Esperanza. She's also been a part of most of those shows. And if it's anything else that she would like to say to our listeners, feel free. And we're going to hope and pray that you just stay tuned.
Well, you're with Esperanza Vasquez, and like I said, you know, just continue to be yourself, believe in yourself, and think positive. Positive, and believe also, like you said, you know, very spiritual. We also work with a lot of the spiritual gospel and any kind of religious, spiritual. Bring yourselves over here too, because we also are encouraging people that are like that. That helps out a lot, makes the community stronger. And I'm pretty speechless nowadays because there's so many positive things that are come out of this whole program. You know, we've had a lot of great things, but very proud of seeing a lot of people come up forward and doing something positive.